There's been no lack of hot days in our region this summer.
Not at all. And while the summer heat is in full swing, the boys of fall are preparing for their upcoming season. High school and middle school football teams return to the practice field this week as the mandatory TSSAA dead period comes to a close. Organization has a full schedule of what practices can look like between now and the start of the season.
The TSSAA also has protocol that explains how teams must adjust their practices if the heat index reaches certain levels. News Channel 11's Clarice Shaley learned how teams in Northeast Tennessee are practicing while keeping heat safety a priority.
A break from the heat for David Crockett football.
Yeah, God bless us with a cool day today.
A lot of cloud cover, very cool. We'll definitely take it compared to yesterday, as hot as it was.
And these guys have already been out here for about an hour now, practicing during the early morning hours to try to beat the heat. Before the 2-hour football practice at Daniel Boone High School, they use a device to measure the temperature and heat index.
It's showing right now what the web bulb globe temperature is. We were very fortunate this morning. It never even crept closer to the next color.
Practice guidelines correspond with colors in this chart as adopted by the TSSAA. This practice's temperature puts them in the green for normal practices. But even during a relatively cooler 2-hour practice, David Crockett's coach makes sure his players get enough water breaks and make it accessible.
We take advantage of those all the time, but we need it though. Especially with these guys out here, they work hard, really, really hard.
But with higher temperatures, coach says it makes scheduling practice challenging.
It makes it difficult on some days, making sure the guys get plenty of water breaks and so on and so forth, and adhering to all the policies and procedures that we need to. But we're making do, and the guys are doing a good job so far.
As temperatures rise back up into the 90s in the next few days, both teams will have to think about how they're scheduling practices. Starting at a heat index of 90, you're in the red, meaning practices can only go for an hour with 20-minute breaks within the practice. The heat index climbed over 100 Tuesday around 4 p.m. In Washington County, Clarice Shaley, News Channel 11.